If you go off on a weekend and you're like, man, I ate like total crap now, I need to get back on track, then just get back on track. Quit saying you need to do it, just go do it, man. You know, have you ever had those weekends where you just ate way too much or you really fell off your goals and you're like, you know what, I need to reset? Or have you gone on vacation and you just kind of went off the rails a little bit and you're like, you know what, I need to reset? That's what this video is going to be. This video is going to help you out in those goals. If you need help resetting your protein goals, you need help with some healthy meal ideas, I got you covered in this one. I'm going to show you exactly what I get whenever I come back from vacation, or you know, I go off a little bit on the weekends, because we all got to live a little. You know, you gotta let yourself live a little. But I'm going to show you exactly what I get to reset my protein the healthiest way possible, the tastiest way possible. It's just going to be protein and veggies. You can throw in some rice if you want to. You can throw in some miracle noodles if you want to, however you want to roll. But this is the meal that I go to when I really want to reset my body, get feeling better, and really get back on track. It really helps me, and hopefully this will help you out also. Or what is your go-to meal whenever you feel like you've been kind of splurging a little bit too much? You're like, you know what, I need to reset everything. Let me know what your go-to meal is, and maybe I'll try it out. Let me show you what to get. Of course, we're going to start off with our protein. Let's go get some protein now. Now, my first thing I like going with is some thin sliced chicken breast. I prefer the thin sliced chicken breast. They're so easy to cook. They cook very quick. It's real easy to season them. They taste great. You can go with chicken tenderloins if you want to also. The tenderloins cook quick as well, but for some reason, I just like the already thin slice. Now, you can also get the big chicken breast if you want to, just slice them thin or slice them in chunks. I don't know, it's just something about the thin slice that I just like. So I prefer to get these if they have the thin slice. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start off with some chicken. Now, chicken is a great way to get your protein in. Just think about it. If you weigh, make sure you measure it out. Weigh out 5 ounces of chicken, gonna get you about 30 grams of protein, okay? So you can start there, right? So usually I'll go ahead and measure out 5 to 8 ounces, right? Because I'm trying to get my protein in. But whatever you want to do, whatever your nutrition goals, make sure you're tracking everything with MyFitnessPal. But measure out some chicken. We're going to start off with our protein. We're just going to try to keep it as clean as possible. Now let's go get some seasoning to go ahead and season this chicken up, all right? Now, one of my go-to seasonings I always use is Tony Chachere's, okay? Keep Tony Chachere's in stock. You're going to use it on all kinds of stuff. We're going to use this on that chicken. We're gonna put it on our vegetables. I'm trying to tell you, it's not that spicy, but it has a lot of flavor in it, okay? So get you some of this. It's gonna stay in your pantry for a while. So make concerned about the salt and sodium. You check most grocery stores that have it. I'm here at Walmart, but you can also go with a salt-free dash. Okay, that's a lemon pepper flavor. Now this is a salt-free one. So if you're concerned about the sodium, want to keep the sodium a little bit low, then go ahead and go with this and skip the Tony Chachere's, because that's gonna put a little bit too much sodium in your diet. But whatever your diet calls for, we're all different. But if you want to, you can look for, there are salt-free options to help you out, all right? Now, another one to look for, like I said, I'm here at Walmart, is this lemon pepper right here. That's fire and smoke. Boy, that's fire and smoke, so I'm serious, okay? If you can't put this on your chicken, this chicken gonna taste good too, okay? If you put this, you can go with this, or you can go with that one. Either one you're gonna get, okay? Whichever one you wanna get, you can't go wrong with either one, all right? Now, check them out. Now, we're cooking my chicken. I like to make it as easy as possible, okay? As simple as possible. Now, you can use olive oil if you want to, but I do use these sprays right here. These are a cheat code. They are so quick. You just spray the pan and just cook it in there. If you don't have time to, you know, marinate your chicken in some olive oil or something. So just use like an avocado, use an olive oil spray. Keep these in stock for those times. And I love Pam. Come on now, you can't beat Pam. This stuff is so quick, so easy. You can get the original, you can get the butter flavor, however you want to roll, but this is great. It's great if you're cooking eggs. It's also great if you're cooking chicken, all right? Help it from sticking on that pan too much. And I'm telling you, keep these in stock as well, okay? Or you can just roll with some regular butter if you want. Like I said, use oil if you want to go that route. Whatever fits into your personal diet, your personal nutrition. Make sure you're measuring it out. Make sure you're tracking everything. Make sure you know what you're getting, okay? Now let's go get some veggies now, come on. One of the easiest vegetables I like to make, I like to get the broccoli crowns, okay? I've made this in a lot of my videos before. Broccoli crowns are just my go-to right here. They're so simple. All I do is just cut off the little crowns, make sure you wash it, and then just steam it. Steam it on the stove while you're making your chicken. Or you can also steam it in the microwave, however you want to roll. It just steams so easy. You can spray a little butter on there, some of that spray butter, that tastes good. And then you put a little Tony Chachere's on top as well. But broccoli crowns are one of my go-tos. They're so easy to make. I make them all the time. So like I said, when you're cooking your chicken, you can actually just steam the broccoli while you're cooking it, okay? And then you're gonna have your chicken ready, you're gonna have your protein ready, and then you're gonna have your broccoli ready, all right? So definitely go get you some of these. I'm trying to tell you, man, these things are good, okay? If you don't have time to cook, if you don't have time to steam your own broccoli, you can also get the frozen broccoli. However, I prefer to get the fresh. Anytime I can, I like to get the fresh stuff because, man, it just tastes so much better. But if you're short on time, obviously get those ones that you throw in the microwave, because some veggies is better than no veggies now. All right, so make sure you're getting the veggies. Next up, another one of my go-tos, asparagus. Man, if you know, you know, an asparagus is so good. It's so good for you. Super easy to make. All you gotta do, grab you some asparagus, just, you know, cut off the ends, wash a few of them, and put them in a pan. You can use some of that spray butter on there, or that spray oil if you want to. Season them up, just cook them. They cook so quick. And then what you can do, just cook these while that chicken's cooking. Put a little Tony Chachere's on top, and then you can put these in with the chicken while the chicken's cooking as well, so it gets all that flavor. You get that lemon pepper flavor if that's what you're going with. But man, it just makes it so easy. Okay, keep asparagus in stock. These things are great. All right, I use them in salads, but man, I love to cook with them. All right, if you know, you know, on asparagus, they one of the best vegetables you can get, one of the easiest ones to make, just like that broccoli. I'm trying to tell you, man, these jokers are great. All right, so keep these in stock. Okay, let me know if you eat asparagus. Let me know how you like to eat them. Another great way you can eat your asparagus, put a little butter on top, throw a little Parmesan cheese on top. Ooh, boy, I'm trying to tell you, man, it's so good. All right, so let me know how you cook your asparagus. And another easy one I love to make is this right here, squash. All right, squash is just so simple. All you gotta do is just clean this joker off, slice it up as thin as you want. If you want real thin slices, go ahead and go with that, but just slice it up, and then cook it on the pan. Spray butter the pan, throw you the squash on top, brown them on each side, season them how you want, and put a little of that Tony Chachere's on top. I'm trying to tell you, it tastes so good. Okay,
just to show you here, I got the squash that's sliced up. I just like to, I'll spray the pan with a little Pam, just like that, and I'll just throw them on there. Woo, now come on, hear that popping? And I got the Tony Chachere's ready to go. Got my chicken cooking over there. So you just put them on here. Very simple. However many you want to use, throw on some of this, and it's ready to go. By the time that chicken's ready, your squash is ready to go too. Squash is great. It's, man, try it out. If you use squash, let me know. Let me know how you like to cook yours as well. But yeah, what I like to do, I like to just slice them up, put them in a pan, season them, maybe throw a little butter on top. You can also flip them, make sure they're kind of golden brown on each side, and then add some Parmesan cheese. If you like some Parmesan cheese, great way to add some flavor, great way to add a little more protein now. All right, you know, we're all trying to get that protein, but yeah, squash are great. I need to get back on track. I need to reset. Go get you a clean, lean protein, get you some seasoning for it, and get you some veggies. You can also add some rice if you want to, if rice fits into your diet. Just measure out how much rice you're going to use. You can use some noodles if you want. You can use some protein pasta. You can use some miracle noodles, however you want to roll, whatever your diet calls for. But this is one of my go-to meals. I'm gonna go home and make this. I'll probably have it for lunch and for dinner. So I'll make two different kind of chickens. I'll make one that's probably like a lemon pepper chicken, and then one that's maybe the French bread hot chicken or something. But they're both gonna have their own seasoning, and they're both going to come with vegetables. Make sure you're getting your vegetables today. Drink a bunch of water, because you're trying to get your system, trying to reset your system, right? Trying to get everything out and go ahead and just reset your system. And you're going to be feeling better. You're going to be feeling better. Eat like that for a day or two. You're going to reset yourself. If you need some more protein, of course, add like a protein shake in. I like to add those as well, especially like after the gym. I'll go with 1 to 2 scoops of a protein to give me 25 or 50 grams of protein, however much I feel like I need. And just eat as clean as possible, okay? That's the thing. You have to try to eat as clean as possible. If you go off on a weekend and you're like, man, I eat like total crap now, I need to get back on track, then just get back on track. Quit saying you need to do it, just go do it, man. You know, we all have those times we go on vacation. Don't beat yourself up about it. It's about having discipline, right? So if you're disciplined 80 to 90% of the time, then you can have that little wiggle room that you need to go off and enjoy yourself whenever it's time to do that, all right? But whenever you get back on track, I'm gonna show you what to eat, or what I eat to get back on track. Now, these items right here will get you feeling good, okay? But keep the chicken in stock, keep the seasonings in stock, and let me know if you have another vegetable that you like to have. What is your go-to vegetable? How do you like to season it? I'm always willing to try out something new, but let me know what you think. Hopefully this video helps you out. Let's all keep getting better. Let's go.